What's up, everybody? Hey, former NFL sideline reporter Michele Tafoya gave up her position on her own to focus more on America's issues.
All I wanted was JPTV. Yeah. All I wanted was JPTV. Yeah. All I wanted was JPTV. Yeah. All I wanted was JPTV. All I wanted was JPTV.
When you come on my show, let me make sure that you know
All I wanted was JPTV. All I wanted was JPTV. Yeah.
Believe it or don't.
Breaking news, everyone. So of course, not all of you guys heard, but some of you did hear about Michele Tafoya gave up her position as an NFL sideline reporter to focus more on America. Great for her. I applaud you for that. Hey, man, we need more people to stand up for America, speak up for America. She is tired of the mess that's going on. She's tired of the school systems, what's being taught in schools, and what's going on in America, period. But here's a soundbite that she'll explain to you first, okay, what she is tired of.
My kids in school, there is a big focus on the color of your skin.
How old are your children?
My children are now 16 and 13.
Okay, in what way?
It's been going on since they were in lower school, all right? And it is that there are affinity groups on campus for, my son's first best friend was a little African-American boy. They were inseparable. Get to a certain age, they start having what's called an affinity group, which means you go for lunch and pizza with people who look like you. Suddenly, my son wasn't hanging out with him anymore. Why are we even teaching that the color of the skin matters? Because to me, what matters is your character and your values.
Yes, but you know, you live in the United States. You know that color of skin has been mattering to people.
Can't we
for
change
years.
it that it
well,
doesn't?
We need white people to step up and do that.
But I
See, this is evolution. Evolution is changing what happens in the past. We don't want to go back in the past and be reminded of, these people used to hate us. These white people that are here now have nothing to do with slavery or any lynching or anything. They have nothing to do with it. They're attacking children to talk about this stuff. Let's talk about something else, because there are conversations that black people don't want to get into. I'm just telling it how it is. This is as real as it's going to get. Okay, now this affinity group that she was speaking of, this is the definition of an affinity group, which is a group of people linked by common interest or purpose. But they're only going by the skin tone. So the blacks, it's just like jail, right? When the blacks eat with the black Spanish and the whites over there, they're doing that in the school system. And why? Because the people are not stepping up and speaking about it. Now, what breaks my heart is it's not enough men speaking up, because the men should be speaking up, right? But the women are speaking up, which is a good thing, but we need the men behind it, right? So, these school systems, including the CRT, critical race theory program that they're implementing in the school now, they want to go after white people, because you have radical black people that are in government now, and they are changing laws to go after white people. I mean, they releasing black people after violent attacks and just releasing them out of jail, and all of a sudden they become a activist. You know what I'm saying? Because they're making these laws where they can just get out and get away with it, you know? So this lady, Michele Tafoya, she's standing up for this. Okay, she is standing up for she's defending the American ideal. Okay, and she's doing what's best for America, which is not to divide each other, but to be together under the umbrella of love. That's what it's all about. Whoopi Goldberg went and jumped out there, and she had to bring her back 150 years ago to talk about some lynching, right? Okay, let me explain this to the black people. Black people, look, you know how you associate yourself with Africans, okay, and your descendants of Africans and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool, but just keep in mind that there were black slave masters that were also enslaving other black Africans. It was going down. Okay, so it's y'all so caught up in the white people doing stuff to y'all. It was the Arabs doing stuff as well. Can't forget about that. But the government paint the picture of this black and white thing, and the blacks and whites are scared to have real conversations. I don't think so. I think the black people are scared to have conversations because they probably get too emotional of the truth of what the white person has to say. However, when Whoopi Goldberg was saying, "Hey, we need white people to stand up," I agree with her 100%. I agree with her 100%. And white people, you do need to step up, stand up, start speaking up. Why? Because you are the majority in America. Black, the blacks don't vote anyway. They scared to vote because they think that it's going to help y'all out, right? They think it's going to help the white people out. But it's not going to help the white people. It's going to help America out. When you're born in America, you're a goddamn American. Okay, let's stop this. Oh, I'm from here. Yeah, identity crisis like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers born here and they automatically think they from somewhere else. But you're an American, so let's take care of America, right? But you have people in government that only looking out for their people. You know what I'm saying? Only. Okay. Whoopi Goldberg, however, has the issues of herself of dragging the past up. The past doesn't exist. You can't fix nothing back there. You can only learn from it and keep moving forward. The future doesn't exist because you can't jump till tomorrow right now, right? So the life is just now. We have right here and right now, okay? She says that Whoopi Goldberg says that it's always been about color. No, it's always been a battle between good and evil and right and wrong. That's it. That's it. There were evil people in high places making evil laws that's going to fit the benefit of what they want, of the agenda they're trying to run, right? Okay, it has nothing to do with color. If you can't, and one thing that I respect about Michele Tafoya, you can't blame evil if you allow evil to do what it has to do. You can't blame evil. I mean, what are you gonna blame? You can't blame it. But she is standing up. I applaud this lady for that. She did what she had to do. I think she did like 20 something, 25 years, 30 years or something in the reporting industry, NFL reporting industry. And she stayed quiet. She stacked her change. She stacked her money and did what she had to do and say, you know what, this is enough. I got everything I need. Look, I got a retirement plan. That was very strategic on her part. That was a great move right there that she did. She waited till she stacked her bread and said, "Look, I'm ready to speak out now," which is great. You have to make a move like that so you won't mess up anything that you have. Get everything that you need to get, and then make your move. That one word racism gets black people emotional. Black people, you have to understand, and this is not all, but most of them. You have to understand that racism don't exist. It's all about the character of that person, the morality of that person, that person's values, and you get that from home. You get that from home. So when you have a broken home, when you have people born out of wedlock, and you're up 75%, 70%, you will have these problems. Okay, you will have these problems. Okay, and now she's speaking up for it. I really appreciate that. Hey, in the comment section, yay or nay, are you with what Michele was saying or not? Let me know in the comment section. So this is a rebuttal back from Michele Tafoya to Whoopi Goldberg. She is saying, "Look, I am white and I am standing up. Okay?
And it breaks my heart that my kids are being taught that skin color matters. And to me, if you want white people to step up, I was stepping up when I addressed the school and said,
Exactly.
why are we having these picnics for families of color? Why are we separating our kids? If the world is integrated, let's continue that and have everyone find out what we all have in common.
Skin color does not matter. It's all about the values and your morals, your character. What is your character like? It's not about the skin color. And a lot of people want to suck people back into that. It's about right, wrong, good, evil. That's it. That's the battle. It's not a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. Okay, it's not a physical thing. Skin color does not matter. Now you have this Black Lives Matter movement and all the crime that's going on from the blacks. You don't see the Black Lives Matter movement. You only see it when a white person does something, then they pop up to do something. But white people are tired of that too. Most blacks are tired of that too, okay? So to get involved, to help fight against what's going on, you're tired of the mess. You're tired of the government running these crazy programs in the school system, CRT, infinite groups. They're teaching children to have an opinion on should I hang with this person or not because of their skin color. And a lot of people are not noticing it. They're not speaking up about it. They're not having conversations about it. They just letting it happen. But when the white person step up and do something, you want her to, oh, don't say nothing. No, you need to say something. So white people, please, dear white people, stand up. You are the majority in America. Keep in mind the blacks don't vote. Not all, but most. But I suggest that the blacks that do view this, you should go out and start voting. Get involved. Because who you going to blame? You going to blame the white people again? Who you going to blame? So if you have problems in school systems or your local community or what goes around, get involved. Okay? You can start out small like this. Running a podcast, having these political conversations, and getting together, and maybe going to one of the council meetings and express home what we feel. We need that. Okay, but we're shying away from that because we think that it's going to benefit only white people. Y'all have to get out that mindset. That mindset is terrible, and it decapitates your thinking. And your knowledge. It decapitates that. Hey man, Michele Tafoya, much respect to you. I salute to you. Great job. I hope you definitely have the support. I did follow you on Twitter, and I hope you do your thing. All right, we need more whites to stand up as well. White people, stand up. All right, stand up. Remember, you are the majority. You make shit run. And the white people just sitting, hiding, and not saying anything. They just going along with the black people that's causing crime and getting out for high violent crimes. The other guy just got out. I'm gonna do a story on that too. Another guy just went into I think a lawyer's office and shot up the lawyer's office. And after that, he made bomb. I said, dang, because you have radical blacks that are for evil in the government now. And they're pushing that program. They're pushing that agenda. Okay, we have to think about it. We really got to think about it. Black people running the show now. But are they running the show correctly? Or are they running the show just to go after white people? You get all the way in there in the government just to go after white people? I mean, come on, man. Something has to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming past. I really appreciate it. That's my take on the former NFL sideline reporter, Michele Tafoya. What are your thoughts on it? She gave up the job on her own to focus more on issues in America. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So she had continued, or is it now ready to talk about the atrocities that's happening in America? All right? Let me know. Peace. Thank you for joining JP TV. Leave it or don't. Jack!
Ass motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass love. Keep that shit away from me. Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga.